Mara here. I'm going to be sharing with you all that I think about the body care products that I tried in the month of January from very famous brands, and let's see if they really lived up to the hype, or did I just spend my money for nothing. Starting off strong with the Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser. I primarily got this cleanser because I was just looking for something that was very gentle. This cleanser has minimal ingredients, it's fragrance free, and then it's very gentle on your skin. It's not going to strip your skin. It's not a situation of where you use it to wash your face and you feel like your skin has a squeaky clean feel. That is not going to happen with this cleanser. I even feel like sometimes when I apply it to my eyes and I leave the soap on, I don't feel the irritation that comes from soap. That's to tell you how gentle this can be. However, if you are looking for treatment from a cleanser, you're looking to improve acne, you're looking to transform your skin, this is not going to provide you with that. It's more of a maintenance cleanser. For instance, if you have very pretty skin, you don't have a lot of skin problems like acne or breakouts, or just you're not trying to treat your skin, this is the cleanser for you. It's just a maintenance cleanser, not a treatment cleanser. So great for people who have sensitive skin, great for people who are just trying to maintain their skin. They're not looking for acne clearing results, because this will not provide. I'll say it's a great cleanser if you use a lot of actives in your skincare routine and you just need something to balance it out, because this is very neutral. It doesn't have any actives in it. So if you have a lot of actives in your routine and you just need a neutral cleanser, you might want to lean towards this as well. This costs about $12.99. I got this from CVS. I believe it costs about $12.99, and it can last on average 2 months. I even believe more, 2 months or more, depending on on the frequency at which you use it. So would I buy this again? It's not bad, but if you're looking for significant transformation, you're not going to get it with this. But it's safe and it's perfect for people with sensitivity. Next up is the Ordinary's Azelaic Acid. I got this because of my hormonal acne that I usually have like once every month, and this acne, if you know it, you know that it's big, it's red, it's painful. So that's why I got this, and to be truthful, this helped dry out my acne. However, it has such a thick texture, it just sits on the skin, it almost gives a matte finish. And because of that, if you are somebody who struggles with clogged pores, or you just have problems with texture, this is not ideal, because the more the product sits on your skin, the more it sits on your pores, the more it accumulates in your pores, and the more you have clogged pores, the higher the tendency for you to have acne. So this just sits on the skin, does not absorb well, which to me is not ideal if I'm struggling with texture. This is what it looks like when once applied. I'm just going to rub it so you can see what the finish looks like. If you're somebody who has texture problems and you easily get clogged pores, avoid products that sit on your skin. Any product you should be using should be one that will easily absorb into your skin. If it sits on your skin, it's a very bad idea. It's going to clog your pores. It's going to accumulate just it sitting on your skin, it's going to clog your pores. So let's see. I'm sure you can already see it drying off. Once it dries off, it just has a very cost $9.99 at Ulta, and personally I would not buy it again unless I'm using it as a spot treatment, or I will opt for a lighter suspension azelaic acid from a different brand, but it did work in drying out my acne. I'd rather not have clogged pores than have my acne dried out. So not it for me. Next up is the Amlactin Daily Nourish Lotion. I got this lotion because it contains lactic acid as its main ingredients, and being a brown skin girl, I was just looking for something that will offer me more exfoliation and overall brighten my skin. And people have been raving about this lotion. Then I went to get this from Walmart. I almost did not buy it. See the bottle, it's 9.7 ounce and it costs 15.99 for a bottle as small as this before tax. Mind you, this lotion has such a strong smell. It smells like urine. Once it dries down, you cannot perceive the strong smell anymore. It's also very moisturizing. However, I did not experience the lightening effect that a lot of people profess it to have on your elbow and knee areas, just those dark areas of your body. Another thing is, if you have compromised skin, for instance, you have a wound or a cut on your skin, avoid applying this lotion because it's going to sting, and that just means that it's irritating the skin even more. For the price of this lotion and the results that I got, I wouldn't say that it's completely worth it for me. It's very pricey. It's great at moisturizing, but it didn't really provide me with the lightening properties that I was hoping to get from it. So I had a very hard time believing it when people used to say that niacinamide lightens the skin. Here's why. I had tried the niacinamide serum from The Ordinary, and the only thing it did for me was oil control, almost to the point of drying my skin so much so that it broke me out. But after trying this niacinamide brightening toner from Good Molecules, I can attest to the fact that niacinamide does indeed brighten the skin. Is very safe. It is perfect for sensitive skin, and given that niacinamide is not an acid, you can easily layer it with other active ingredients and you will not even be worried about it causing irritation on your skin. Also be very helpful for people who are oily and acne prone, in the sense that it helps to regulate oil production, and when your skin is less oily, the less likely it is for your pores to clog, and the less likely for you to develop acne and breakouts. It's ideal for people who are sensitive, who have sensitive skin, who are acne prone, and who have oily skin. So those three things. It's safe, but if you're expecting significant transformation or improvement in texture, it's not going to provide you with it. The main things with this is brightening and oil control, which to me is a very safe toner if you're just starting out and you just need a good toner, a basic toner that is going to keep your skin in check. I recommend toner costs $13.97 at Walmart. I would say that it's a fair price, and this can last you at least 2 months or more, depending on the frequency at which you use it. Would I buy it again? Most likely I would. Is the Neutrogena Stubborn Body Acne Cleanser and Exfoliator. Main ingredient is salicylic acid. I got this toner mainly because I wanted to clear up my back acne. I've had back and chest acne for as long as I can remember. Notice some improvement in my back acne. The red inflamed bumps definitely went down and reduced in size. However, I still have the tiny bumps, so it didn't get me from acne to complete perfection or smoothness. And considering the price of $9.99 and a bottle of this size, this is 8.5 ounce, 250 mls. This is not worth it. If I'm paying $9 for something this much, this lasted me about a month. I should be expecting my back acne to have disappeared more. I need something that is going to work better. So would I be buying this again? Absolutely not. For the price and the result I got, it's not worth it for me. I needed more. I needed my back to be as smooth as a bottle. Native. This is the vanilla and sandalwood deodorant. Has a very nice faint smell. After you apply it, you cannot tell, and you cannot tell that you have fragrance on. It's so faint, like it just disappears after you apply. I also do not like how it wears throughout the day. After a really long day, you can see the fragments of deodorant under the creases of your armpit. Imagine raising your arm to take a selfie and you see that. How disgusting. I like it for a deodorant that sinks, that melts into my skin. You can almost not tell that I have deodorant on. But this, it just has a very thick texture and it's just going to form those fragments, which to me is a big no-no. And for something that costs $12.99, I would have expected better because I've used other deodorants that cost way less or cheaper, and I did not have that experience with them, so I would have expected better. Another downside, I cannot leave this one. It stains clothes. Is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel. I got this because people have been raving about it a lot. It is very lightweight. It absorbs into the skin very quickly. It literally feels like water on your skin. And if you're somebody who is acne prone, if you're somebody who is very oily, this is your girl right here. Really great for oil control, hydration, and you know, just keeping your skin feeling fresh and breathable. The downside, it's not nutrient dense enough to support your skin's barrier, so you need this and something more, like a facial cream or a barrier cream to go with it. Is the Vanicream Daily Facial Moisturizer. I've been using this for over 2 weeks, and I got it as my main facial moisturizer aside the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel. So far, I do not have any negative impressions. It's lightweight, which I love. It does not sit on your skin. It's not going to clog your pores. To me, those are the big things. It has a lot of ceramides. I got it just for barrier repair, and so far I don't really have any negative compliments. But that's it for my review. I just feel like we are spending a lot of money on things that are not really worth it. Are they working? To some extent, some of them are great, but I just think that they're overpriced for the results that at least I am getting. So that's it.